It's funny that it's raining outside when this video is about summer. Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop, or welcome back to the ranch or the farm or the horse stables, whatever you want to call this series. I don't have a name for it. I've just been calling it really the ranch. How's everybody doing? I hope you have all had a great spring, and now when spring is behind us and summer is just around the horizon, I think it's time for some seasonal maintenance to the farm. Now, we have been doing a lot of seasonal maintenance after winter, of course, when we have all been sitting inside freezing. There's a lot to be done outside around the farm. Now, in this video, I am just going to be limiting. Now, the original plan of this video was to make a full video of showing you around all the stuff, all the maintenance things which we need to do around the farm. But seeing as it's raining today, the day when I was going to film that video, we can't really do that because I don't want to go out there and do work while it's raining. So I'm gonna sort of limit that to the shop. What do you need to get done in the shop? Now, there's a couple things. So first of all, just some normal standard cleaning. Clean out the tables, get them completely perfect the way you want them to be. Then we need to pull out some stuff which has been laying inside the storage area over there. I need to pull out like my clearing saw and all that stuff just to get ready once in June or July. I'm not too sure when we're gonna go down to the little cottage down at the river or down at the lake to do some normal clearing out, sawing, and just normal chainsawing anyway. So obviously that saw has been sitting there collecting dust for all winter, so that needs to be pulled out. We're also putting up this sort of screw shelf right here, a shelf for screws, and also a shelf for our all our sort of chemical stuff like our gas and our oils and all that stuff. And then we're also putting up a new shelf over here. So that's pretty much what this is going to be about. This might be a fairly long video, maybe, I'm not too sure, so we'll see. But first we're gonna start off with pulling out all the stuff what we need from there, so let's do this.
Dutch oven cooking up some grub, hunting camp living, what you love. There's a morning chill hanging in the air.
Now, I'm just gonna warn you, this place is a bit of a mess. Yeah, it's not the best. So what we need is pretty much I believe there's a charger, oh, there it is. I need a charger for my electrical right angle grinder. Then I need a couple more things. I believe I left in here a saw, which also needs to be pulled out. And some circular saw bits, or those blades, what's on them. And then I also need to pull out my clearing saw, which is the main focus, which is actually right over there, which is going to be a bit of a difficult thing because it's behind these tires right here. So there's a couple small little problems here, but let's pull out the easy stuff first. Oh yeah, and this needs to be pulled out as well at some point, but this is quite heavy, so that is going to be saved for a later day. So that wasn't actually a lot of stuff. I mainly just pulled out my this is for the clearing saw, and then this is a charger for my it's the electrical angle grinder, which is actually down at the lake cottage. So this right here, but I just pulled this out now just so I don't forget about it. So yeah, both these things pretty light things, nothing special really, nothing to write home about. But I did realize that we're kind of running out of chainsaw fuel, so I took the liberty of pulling out another two-stroke chainsaw fuel, another one of these things.
bit off the beaten.
Now next up is the fucky job, and that is pulling out the clearing saw from back there. God, this is gonna be difficult. Well, it's not gonna be too difficult, I think. Well, at least I hope. But we'll see. That should not, when that starts spinning, that should not. Or can you actually see the motor head? You sort of let me move it so you can actually see the full motor head. You can see it better now. Yeah, alright, that looks about good. Move it a bit forward. Wait, why do I have such a... I kind of have a feeling that this is an easy start, so... Oh, it looks like it, actually. Oh, there's only one way to find out. Let's try it. No, that's not an easy start. Alright, that sounds quite good. Oh. Nice. All right, we got that to work. Beautiful. All right, so we just set up this. So this is a sort of just a already finished package. It's just this little metal piece right here, set up on kind of, and then you just place these on top. So they're very easy to get rid of or take off, which is very nice. So we're gonna put one more level a bit higher, maybe. Maybe yeah, maybe right there. That seems great.
Shit tush. Shit tush.
Shit
Is this a tush?
No, it's a marker.
Shit marker. Varför är det en tush?
Shit marker. Okay, so this is day 2. We were working all yesterday on perfecting this workspace, and now we have finally done that. And now I'm ready to show you it. So just gonna mention, it's nowhere near finished. We still have some stuff to do, like we want to set up, this is not going to be a door. In the future, this won't be a door, there will just be a wall right here, because this is going to be a pihatta for horses. So if you don't know what that is, Google it. And then to our storage compartment over here, there's going to be a door right here. We actually have the door frames and the door already over here, but we haven't put that up yet. We're going to do that here in the next couple of weeks. So, and then the floor, of course, the floor is going to be redone at some point. I don't know when. Or I'm not even sure if we're going to do the floor anymore. That was like in the plans, but seeing as we have all this stuff already set up here, it's going to be a huge mess to try to grab all this stuff out of here. Because if we're going to do the floor, we need to get rid of all of this stuff around here. So I don't know if that's going to happen still, but maybe it will. But today, now after I've shown you us putting up these and I'm actually gonna just give you a tour of the place. I realized that I actually haven't done that yet, and it's about time for you to get a full nice tour of this entire workspace, this entire shop, because it's very nice. It's starting to become like this. Before we used to work in a shop which we did like. So let me give you a bit of history of the shop. So when we actually bought this place, the shop didn't used to look like this. There used to actually just be a table right up against this wall, a long table, a long wooden table. And pretty much the only thing which we used in this area for to just keep our tools in here. And then we just grabbed the tools whenever we needed them. And that was working, but we really just wanted a real shop because we really wanted like a real nice workspace which would feel nice to walk into and do some actual work in. So it's taken a while to get that done. We have had to paint the walls, get rid of the old table, put a new table in here. And now it's starting to be like a workspace which we both enjoy being in. Like I really do enjoy working in here. I really enjoy doing my small projects, or if I ever need to do some maintenance to some tools in here, or if I need to do some sharpening or some welding or everything. Everything feels so nice to do in here now, which is so great. So yeah, I'm just so happy to have this all set up now and have it fully running. I mean, as I said, it's not done yet. Like the doors are not done, but apart from that, it's 99%, I would say 98% finished. So to the point that I can show you this place. So without further ado, let's have a walk around the Lehtomäntila Ranch workshop. All right, let's do this. So gentlemen, this is how it looks. So we set up 2 rows of these screw holders. So I'll give you a bit of a tour. We did also put up some new shelves over here and also some new shelves over there. We'll go through everything in a moment, but let's go through this stuff first. So over here, we got all kinds of screws and bolts. So we got self-driving bolts right here. We got some smaller screws right here. These are Phillips bits. Then we have some normal Torx bits. Then we have these long screws right here, which go all the way up, which is important with these walls because these are obviously not completely through wood. There's like space in between, so that for that we need these sort of longer screws to be able to put something up on these walls. Up here we got some just normal bolts, nuts, whatever. All of this is pretty much we put all this stuff in the same place just because it's easier and a bit of a waste of space to keep to put all this in separate places. But there you go. That's what we have in there. And here we got some nuts and then some washers, the normal. Then we got some really big bolts right here, and then some smaller bolts right here. Yes. Then over here on these shelves, we pretty much put everything which was down there into here, up to here. So we got all our wrench kits right here. We got some chemicals back there, screws, bits, charger. The charger used to be right there, but now it's up here. Knife, some cleaning supplies, tape, of course, very important. We got one of these meters, electrical meters right here. Then we got a jigsaw up here. We got our this is a circular saw, got it up there. I got a little bit of a light right here. We got a right angle grinder, our smaller Bosch. Then we got our Biltema big right angle grinder right there. Up here we have all kinds of stuff. We have all our keys, you know the deal. Then we got our DeWalt drill. I actually made a review on this recently, so go ahead and watch that. We got all kinds of stuff. This is a very cool screwdriver. So look, this is a screwdriver. I've never seen one of these before. So pretty much, you see this? It looks like a normal screwdriver, but it doesn't have like a thing protruding out here. This is just a hole. But on the back here, it has these two little buttons back here, and then you push that out, and look at that. So you can get all kinds of bits on here, and then you can place it in the front, and then you can just use this. It's much easier than to have all kinds of screwdrivers with you, so if you're ever gonna go out on construction or whatever, and this is much better. We got a file right there, we got our vice grips, and then our pliers. We got a couple pliers right here. We got a knife, and this is not a Lamora knife. It looks like it because it's in the same case, but it's actually just any old knife just put into this. Here's an actual Lamora knife. Lamora or Mora, however you want to pronounce it, is one of my absolute favorite knife brands. I've used a bunch of different knife brands before, all the way from the very cheap ones, I don't really remember all the names, to like Cold Steel. I've used that before, and then all the way up to these sort of very expensive knives right here, like that. And then I've used like flip up knife, but on my actual construction, my construction wear, or my actual pants, which I wear for construction, I always carry a Lamora knife. They're so great. They're cheap and they are very nice knives. But on these pants, I like to call these my light wear. These are just what I wear around the shop and around the farm. My normal carry is just a normal flip up knife, which is, these are great, but the little bolt right there likes to get loose, and then after a while this just starts shaking off. So that's why those are not really that great for construction. So that's why I use a Lamora knife for construction. We got some safety glasses right there, a metal cutting saw, whatever you want to call that. This thing, which I don't remember the name on English, but it's vatupassi on Finnish. Over here we got hearing protection. Up here we got our welding masks. This is my welding mask. This is the main welding mask which we use, because of this is a electronic welding mask. So let me show you. So you can see through it right now, but once it gets way too bright while you're welding, then it flips up this like like the normal eye protection in front. So it kind of does that electronic. This is just a normal welding mask, so you have it like, you have this little hood which goes down. So yeah, that's usually used by the second person. If there's ever a second person in the shop while you're welding, that's what I give them. And then we have my forestry helmet right here. We got a coffee maker right here. Very nice to make coffee while you're out here working. And we don't really keep this really that organized, but we pretty much just have all kinds of tools in here. Miscellaneous tools which we don't want to have laying around. So a bunch of screwdrivers. And then we got other sorts of pliers. We got all kinds of stuff over here. Down here as well. Over here we got our chainsaws, and then we got some chainsaw accessories. Like over here we got all our just some normal maintenance stuff for chainsaws. We got our files, our flat files, an extra chain for this chainsaw, actually, not the steel, unfortunately. I would love to have a spare chain for that. And then we got the scrunch tool right there. We got some extra nuts for the steel if ever one of these nuts comes loose. As you can see, one of them actually has fallen off and I needed to replace it. I really would like to have a better replacement for it like this. Well, I don't have one, so I just put this here for now. But I'm gonna change this. I am going to change this, so don't worry about that. Then I got my axe right here. I actually just sharpened this, so you can tell it actually has a sharp edge again. So yep, that's there. We got some wedges right here. These are just wooden wedges. I made these myself. Alright, so I realized that I forgot to make an outro for this video, so I'm just gonna do it now. So anyway, Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe if you want to. And I will see you all later. Goodbye.